Hey, it's your girl D with the T, and we're back here with another episode here at Unheard Voices. And tonight's episode will be Justice for AMIRE. And I also have my co-host joining me to the left, Lex. And I also have four of AMIRE's sisters. We'll start introducing from.
Hey, I'm MP.
I'm Naya.
I'm Asia Janae, aka my sister. I'm my sister Kay.
Nice to meet you, ladies.
Hey.
We understand the topic today was about justice for your baby brother, and we want to get a little background on the story and what all would you like to tell us today?
Okay, well, Amir was our baby brother. He was a sweetheart. He was 19 when he was murdered. Like I said, he was murdered at his baby mom's house. He was moved to fatherhood, and I was taken away. We don't have no answers, no justice. We still don't know what happened.
We tried the news, we tried homicide. So the only thing else we can do is just keep screaming his name until everybody else come on board.
So, can you tell us, what of the story you guys do know that you're comfortable with talking
Well, he basically wanted to be on his baby. So, like, whenever he could run to her or whenever he was able to get her, that's when he ran, And something about that the day before, it was kind of odd as he was just with us at the family gathering that we had with our cousin. So, he called me that night or whatever. He was just trying to get a ride from down or whatever. Because I don't know. They probably was arguing from the night before. And he basically just said like, just come pick me up. I wasn't driving, so I couldn't call her.
I personally feel like how we sit down and have conversations just amongst each other. Probably not today, but I feel like all of that needs to be known. It's scribble scrabble, but maybe somebody else must put the pieces together, but if we're not talking about it, it's not being heard.
So, you were the last one that he called?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, were you able to talk to him?
No, I wasn't able to talk to him.
What extent was him and his baby mother's relationship? Were they together? Were they just co-parenting?
I mean, they was best friends before anything.
Okay.
And she knew the type of baby daddy that she had. She knew that was not 100% her nigga. No matter how much he come back to you because you carrying his child and he loved you for that. She knew he was always doing his own thing. And I feel like she never felt secure in that. And instead of her just speaking her mind saying, hey, I want you to myself, she let him do his own thing until she just couldn't take it no more.
Which was like a part of the reason why he had to go to her to watch the baby, because she had to spend the money for him to keep the baby by himself. Because she wanted him
She
to
had to
have
be
her
involved.
and the baby.
I thought she was going in that phase because he started having a baby a lot alone. But again, she was working. And obviously she wasn't over there because
She was like,
but he did now. So obviously she
And how old is the baby now?
is she 10 months?
should be 10 or 11.
She is, yeah, because she
She turned one next month.
before you say anything, can I say this? Before, like, anything, like, the baby did not know her mama.
Yeah.
She didn't know her mama. Every time she held that baby, she cried.
Yeah.
It was like my brother, she knew my brother at 3 months. How do you know? You know? But she
And that's
knew.
like why it hit her so hard.
Yeah.
She knew she fucked up that he passed away because she didn't even want that baby no more. He witnessed that. He gotta go get my brother pressed down, he hear her screaming at the baby, telling the baby to shut the F up. We gotta go get the baby from him. That's how I know she started feeling it. Because before my brother died, she was like, it was my mama, my brother. It's levels to this shit. Like we know babies can be frustrating. I don't have no kids, but I still know a baby can be real frustrating. But we don't talk to her like that. Amir never talked to his baby like that. I personally never heard you in my face talk to the baby like that. So why when you get alone with the baby, you feel like it's okay to cut loose and talk to her crazy? You would never do that in front of us. And that's the reason why I know she had that baby because she was in a relationship with her. She wanted him to be her family. So now it's like, I don't know if she's still feeling the same way, but back in October, November, she
What, just a month ago, we saw her post, she just randomly, a lot of red flags, like, make posts like, oh, I'm never having no more kids, I'm never having no more kids. Be like, she come in the post like, what's this baby?
Yeah, I'm asking her, like, what?
Like, we talking about a baby that can't even.
She make me feel like she don't want the baby, or you know she gonna do something. Okay, so I was like, you don't want it no more, so let us have it. You don't take care of her.
We cherished the baby from day one. My brother was in love.
Microsoft Word, and you just fill it in that
when you go on his Instagram, there's nothing on there but his baby. Right before he passed away, he took everything off his page, just his baby.
About his baby.
How his baby changed him and made him a better person. That's all he cared about. His baby.
So, did you guys have a good relationship with her right after the passing, or did it have to get back to that?
We instantly did
I feel like we played cool.
because of my
We really didn't know what happened. Even before we felt like we was playing cool from I feel like we always just like, I don't know. We just all like dazed out. We didn't even care about the
Our
situation.
feeling about the
I was
situation.
gonna say, me personally, I could say I could only tolerate her because I know how much Mirror loved her. Like I know in my head, I just kept saying I know Mirror won't want us to do nothing to his baby mama. If he don't care about nobody more than us, it's his baby mama. He loved this girl. Like he would tell
That
you
was before we knew that she
Yeah.
was on some.
iffy shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's unheard voices. You can say what you want.
But that definitely was in the back of my head the whole time. Is he loved her. I know he don't care about half of the girls he talked to, but her definitely got a soft spot.
And that's what at first, it's like everything was keeping there real slow, day by day, because I was thinking about everything she just said. Then I started thinking about like, after the funeral is what made me change my mind about my thoughts. Because Mimra always smiled. And Mimra was mad. And Mimra casket, he was mad. Eyebrows firmed up. He was mad. Not sad, not hurt because he got shot or anything. He was angry. So I'm like, we hold it back because we feel like, oh, maybe he loved it. From what we saw, he expressed, we know he loved this girl, so that's why we hold it back. We don't know how he felt about this girl the day he died. You know, he probably wanted us to do something so crazy to her if he would have made it back or made it to tell us what happened. Who did that to him or what they did to him? Would have been
I
helping
just
to
felt like, honestly, I felt like they sat there and watched him.
Honestly.
Nobody helped
Honestly,
him.
I mean, like, I feel like they let him die. So he couldn't tell us what happened to him.
And that's what's more heartbreaking because I don't know nothing but being in the house with a bunch of people. That's all I know. Mom had 9 kids plus his cousins plus we got homeless friends and it was always over 15 to 16 people in our household. So all I know is somebody go help me. And I feel like that's what he felt. I feel like he knew that, like, somebody go help me. I feel like out of the 9 of us alone, none of us would ever help him. That's the most heartbreaking part about it. That's our last and the first to die. Yeah, they twins, but he came out that night. So he's still our last, but he the first of all of his to die.
And that's a hurtful feeling. How she
Not
like
if it means either. So,
Day by day.
I feel like she nobody would
I mean,
have
it's hard for all of us, you know? 'Cause we took care of him. All
Oh,
of us
oh,
together.
trust me. I know I'm not taking that from y'all because I lost a sibling too, my baby sister as well. Not in the same way, but I know that our siblings is our first best friend.
Exactly.
We take baths with them. We talk shit about mom and daddy with them.
Okay.
We, play with each other upstairs in the bathtub.
Exactly.
We go to sleep when we gotta get locked in this room together. It's always us first.
Yeah, we
You
do
feel
all
me?
the first bad
Your
shit with
siblings,
them.
your siblings know you more than your parents.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So firsthand, I do know that. I wanted to ask you guys, what part are the Detroit Police Department playing in this?
No part.
I feel like they're not playing a big part. Again, I sit up and I call the detectives for everyday
sure.
work.
So,
I leave
when
voicemails.
you open the file,
I don't get nothing. I get an answer
what do you have?
every 4 months.
That's an old payment.
And it still be, oh well, we're working on it, and mind y'all, they had his phone, they had her phone, all these calls supposed to
No,
be.
we don't have.
He's supposed to call the guy that killed him, she's supposed to call this person. Why we don't have any of this information? I understand when it's an open case that we can't just blatantly say, well, this is what's going on. I know that, but they give us absolutely nothing. And when I say that, I mean like from nobody ever going into no handcuffs, period.
And I
Because
don't
of Member died.
understand.
It's like Member just died, and it's just like, oh well.
Like some people print it out
It's
just
like
like
shouldn't the police be the first to do it? Exactly. Stuff like that.
So none of that information is clear.
No, the medical examiner still hasn't got
Yes.
back to my mom.
Yep.
This just goes to show you need money to get justice. That's all it is.
And I feel like this.
USPN will have some more information.
I feel like this is why people get street justice and not even sit on the phone and I was so angry. I know I was saying stuff that I wasn't supposed to be saying because I'm talking to the police.
You're grieving.
I'm grieving and I'm talking to the police, so it's like certain stuff you still gotta hold back from. You can't tell them like, oh, boy, what's going on. But I was telling them like, this is, like just these steps that y'all taking with us. This is why people lose their minds. And people, because I feel like my mama kid, me and my mama kids, personally,
Yeah, it says fine.
I feel like we're good people. So I feel like this is why good people like us lose our mind and end up either in the grave sooner than we would be or spending the rest of our life in jail because we so hurt about one of our loved ones who we know for a fact didn't deserve it at all. So it's like we know more information than y'all and we move on that. We're wrong. But when we give it to y'all still tiptoe. So by the dad running up the basement with his gun and all that, now here we are, almost a year later. Ain't no testing that gun.
So at this point, we have 3 suspects, and they only interviewed one.
We didn't even pick them up. Shouldn't everybody be picked up when somebody
When it's a homicide, anybody whose name is Mitch is supposed to be picked up, right?
especially if they were in the house.
Even if
Everybody in there is supposed to be getting pushed up, not just her. And she wasn't the only one in there.
y'all not gonna never know if they was there or not, because y'all ain't even take time out of the day to go get them. And again, they said the kids were saying that that's who did it. And Mama told her she was gonna let the kids talk to the detectives. But you know what I heard her say? If she said they can't talk, they can talk. She said she was gonna, I'm gonna take my kids out there, they gonna talk. The day come for the kids to talk, the detective called me, she said her kids not talking. So we was trying to figure out what was up with that. She basically was just beating around the bush with her, still telling us that the detective is not here. A detective, I didn't tell him that, so he wouldn't take the time out of his day to call me and tell me, you said your kids can't talk if you said your kids can talk. So she didn't ever want the kids to talk. She felt like it wasn't important no more. What my kids are gonna say that's gonna help.
What
And they
happened?
didn't tell us who was all in the house at first. At first it was just the kids, her mama, and baby.
they asked
two
me,
more
why y'all
adults
didn't
that's in
mention
the house.
You didn't think that other people being in the house was important if someone died?
That's what she
Because
said.
you take, let me not say it. Her brother's room is right by the door. So if he got shot right outside, he got a window that's showing the front yard. You don't think that would be like a good piece of information? But they were asleep, so she said I didn't feel like that was important.
They didn't wake up to all the screaming and hollering. You screaming and he putting his hands on you and all that. And he gotta go because that's what she said she was saying.
So there was an altercation before that.
Yeah. Boys, you can't get sense. Like, what if your phone got it?
So the mama boyfriend, y'all brother and the baby mama and the kid and her
Yeah,
dad
pretty good.
was the only people in the house.
The mama
The
told
mama
her
was,
Yeah, the mama.
she was pregnant and she was at the
she
hospital.
said her doctor's appointment.
So how she know they was asleep?
Like that's what she.
She going off what they said from the house.
And another thing, her and her mama clearly didn't sit down and talk enough because I remember she told us that she wasn't right there. She didn't see who shot, but her mama was arguing me down, telling me she was right there. She saw him shooting him. She saw her. And I turned right around and Taylor, didn't you tell me you ain't see who shot my husband? Didn't you tell me he wasn't at the door? She said, no, I wasn't at the door. I was in the room. So I just took that and I was like, okay, it's both of y'all.
So she know who shot him. She just not seeing who
There's
shot him.
no way around it. No way my brother just died and nobody know he got shot.
That's like they said, he shot in the house. He was away from the house. And then got shot. So bullet hole.
So it was multiple stories within the case as well.
Yeah.
A million different stories.
Like we could go on.
The very first original story, they actually called a cousin first before the family, the immediate family called a cousin first and said he was getting chased down an alley by some niggas and they shot him.
Yeah.
That was the first original story.
Yeah, they say he ran to their house already shot. I don't know what made the story
but
turn around and change.
beforehand, somebody told me there was no blood on the porch or something.
Yeah,
No,
there was no blood.
we walked through the house. The blood started. The
At the
picture
hallway.
window right there on that carpet and then in the hallway.
No, it was just glass and stuff
Yeah.
right there. It wasn't no blood in the
Yeah.
But it started at the wood.
Yeah.
Nothing on the ground. Nothing on the porch.
So he got shot back there in one of the rooms before he got to the front.
Or in the hallway.
Or in the hallway. I really don't know.
I think he was probably standing in front of that window.
Well, where did
Right,
he end
okay,
up?
because it's a big picture window.
And
It's
it
a-
looked like he
It's
was
a big bullet hole.
And it was
in
a
the
bullet
window.
hole in the window.
And that's
That's
the
the
only bullet hole.
That's the
Okay.
only bullet hole.
That bullet hole, when I walked through the house, and they kind of put me out the house when I was over there.
Yeah, because
I walked through the house, I'm like, okay, this bullet y'all said this bullet came from outside, and it came through the window. Where did it lead to? Because there's no
there
hole,
wasn't no bullet outside the house.
Ain't
at
no-
all.
ain't no other
There wasn't
bullet
And
hole.
the bullet wasn't
casing.
inside of Mimir, right?
Huh?
The bullet wasn't inside of him, right?
I'm not even sure. But at the end of the day, it don't make sense.
None of us added up.
It was like so many stories. Like I just look at her and I just be like, come on, like, for real. That's why I kind of like.
He got shot from inside.
He did.
He definitely did.
He
And
definitely did.
this off topic, this off topic, but the other day I was talking to my nephew. My nephew walked up to me and he was like, Nyla, Uncle Memory died last night by the couch. And he always say wild ass shit. But this time I just stared at him because it's like, I feel like he be having dreams.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it's so crazy because like every day, like I want to be mad at my kids, you know, because they ask about them constantly. Because this is who they know. You know what I'm saying? He literally was there every kid that we had. You know what I'm saying? Like they dad. So when we knew that he was gonna have his own child, we're like, you're gonna be a perfect father. And he wanted a girl because he clinged to our girls, like literally. So, but I can't get mad at them because like I know like I'm hurting.
just understand.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's all they talk about. We be trying not to get irritated because we can't get mad.
Yeah, because we can't get mad
But
with
they,
them.
Uncle Lear, like, what do you want to do about this?
And he 3, so that he just be blowing my mind.
Yeah, he stayed a lot. And
Three
I said the same thing. I just said that to Elby, like, You don't think he have dreams about him? Because when every time he come home, he
Right.
say
Why
like,
would he
say that.
It's like, as soon as he sees us, he can't
like,
wait to tell somebody. Like, I saw
And they
him.
say like children are more susceptible to like
And another
spirits
thing,
and
yeah.
energies and things like that.
I feel like his baby saw what happened to him because when she be at my mama's house, my in-law, she getting older, but as the months they went by, when she be over there and she be sleep, she like cry real hard and shit. To the point where we
Like
was so
she having
scared when
nightmares.
and it's like, what can the baby this little be? You know, baby, all babies gonna whine and cry and sleep a little bit, but no, she cried in her sleep, eyes tight, I told my hard cry to the point we gotta wake her up. Like,
She probably was crying when this happened and she just been playing in
Yeah,
her
that's
head
probably
when
all
she
I
sleep.
had.
and she be like tossing and turning while she
Yeah.
crying. I had to pick her up out of this bed one day. Like, I can't watch it because we stood there for a long time. Like, is she gonna stop? Like, what could you possibly be dreaming about? What could you have possibly saw
Yeah.
to be
Replaying
crying?
what she saw already.
So I feel like she might have saw it, or I don't know, because the girl kept saying he went to her before he died.
Yeah.
Like, after
She
he got
seen
shot.
I feel
But
like
he could
they
still
all
be
do
going
that
to
too.
her in spirit.
Yeah.
Because everything
That's
that got
true.
his face on it, she cling to it.
Yeah, when I pick her
everything.
up with my buttons on it, she
She cling to everything.
just want to hold the buttons.
And it sounds to me like he's clinging more to the kids.
That's how
He's
he
trying to
was when he
talk
was
to
alive,
y'all
though.
through the kids.
He clean more to the kids alive.
What you say? My other nephew say he be having dreams. He actually talked to him. He said he looked different. He said, but I be talking to him from time to time.
I believe it. My sister told me, my daughter told me that because my sister died before my kids was even born. And then they always ask me, now, Mom, Destiny, you want to talk about Auntie Destiny or we miss Auntie Destiny? And I'll be like, I can't miss somebody.
Right.
But I can't say that. You know,
Right.
lie to
Right, like, you
kids.
just gotta be like, I miss her too.
And I'd be like, you act like you met her before. This is my daughter's like 3. She was like, I have. And I just left the conversation at that because I ain't want to go into details about it. None of that.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
I believe everything kids say. Yeah, definitely. They don't got no reason to lie.
And we might be more so scared when if his spirit was to come talk to one of y'all probably wouldn't know what to do. Versus when he talking to the kids, they just laughing and giggling. They not thinking nothing of
Yeah,
it,
they
you know.
just like, oh, hey.
And you
They just
remember
like,
what
oh,
I told you about the substitute teacher? She also told me that he said, I keep trying to visit y'all, but y'all, every time I try to show y'all, get scared.
Y'all get scared, and that's why he going to the kids. And I want you to tell that story
Yeah,
to you.
tell them.
Are you comfortable telling that
Yeah.
about what your teacher?
Definitely.
Okay.
So I'm in class one day and the class is almost over. We got a substitute teacher today. I've never met her. She never met me. She don't know anything about AMIRE. She don't know anything. And she just randomly started talking and she said it's a spirit on her back that won't leave her alone. She said she just gotta say it before the class end. And you know, she like it's a tall, light-skinned man, and he got a really big smile. And I laughed, and I'm like, you know, it instantly made me think of AMIRE, because he got the first thing you think of AMIRE is his beautiful smile. So it made me think of AMIRE. So I laughed and I joked, and I'm like, it's probably my brother. If you're talking to my brother, ask him what happened to him. And she got really quiet. And like 5 minutes went past, and she came back and she said, he won't tell me what happened to him, but he do want me to tell you that he was killed by somebody that he know, and that he feels betrayed and crossed, and that whoever we around or somebody that's around, they got a real positive side. They come off as these real positive, nice people, but they really evil, and he met their evil side the day that he died. He said that his baby mama is a cunt. He said that he wants us to stop worrying about what happened to him and just get his baby, because his baby mama is not coping well with his death.
And we saw that.
That's why I said we definitely saw that. So everything she was saying to me was hitting me because it was so spot on. Like it blew my mind. I never experienced nothing like this. And it's like while she talking to me, I can feel it. Like it literally feel like he's on my back. Like it was so crazy, such a crazy experience. I was crying my heart out. You know, make no sense. But he definitely said he wanted us to just get his baby. He said he wants to take his baby under our wing so she can grow up and be like us. He was saying all types of stuff. I wish it was so long ago.
That's crazy. That is a crazy shit. That story sent chills through my mind.
Not to mention the
Both times you
person
told me.
that was on their way to come pick me up, their car shut off. Until that lady was done talking to me, their car did not start back up.
That was a message you needed to hear.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that you said that he something about every time you try to come to y'all get scared. And I feel like that's Because y'all might think in y'all head that y'all not scared, but like spiritually, mentally, he right there knowing y'all able to handle that. You know what I'm saying?
It was definitely a couple moments I had where I thought he was fucking with me and I got the fuck. I was chilling in his room a couple days after he died and all his lights blew off. I ran for my life.
Man.
Like the other day, the post.
Their house, he's in their house. AMIRE is in their house. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Did you see Rick when y'all said something about the lights and the babies?
Oh yeah.
Where, mom?
Yeah. Your house used to
No, look,
already
the other
scared
day.
me when I was pregnant.
The other day, Swag, Nyla, and Erica, they leaving. I'm asleep. Off my pain meds, knocked out. Girl. Listen. Shut up. I'm at 7. So we sitting there, the Swag, I don't know what they was doing, I was asleep. So I lift up in the midst of them leaving because they told me there's nothing to go. So I seen her and Erica get in the car, and I seen them pulling out, Swag walking off. I looked out the window and I watched Swag walk off and I watched them pull out. As soon as I sat up on the couch, it was like, I was like, so I got up and I walked around and I called Erica because I was like, you know, nobody else is here, right? She's like, no. I said, yeah, come on. It was a loud cough, like, you know, person, but nobody was in the house.
Okay, you guys can come with me. I'm gonna take a quick break.
So, if there's one thing that you would like to say, or you would like for the
Is that
people to know
what is it?
about
Oh, that's that.
I personally, I don't know what I would say because if it's about memory, I can talk about memory all day because it's really nothing negative to say. Like, if you met memory, you would really understand because he laid back. But just us being girls, mom got 6 girls and 3 boys, right? But I had a lot of moments to remember, like, I'm grown. I'm 7 years older than him too. But I had a lot of moments like I'm emotional. I've been a crybaby all my life. I'm still a crybaby at 26. I had my moments where I go to my mom's house and my room 2 was wherever his room was at. First it was upstairs, it was in the basement. But I would literally go in my room and cry, smoking. And remember I talk to you like he been there, done that.
Right.
Like he'd be like but honestly in the end of the conversation you will really feel better. Like you would go with even you would leave memory presence and go enjoy the rest of your day, like just off of the conversation.
Just off
And
of
the
what
blunt.
and he like
The last thing
older than
memory
us.
said to me
Like
before
he
he died.
that should have been our big brother, you know?
Yeah,
Like he definitely was like the baby brother for you.
I was just gonna say that, like, he just gotta be the freaking mediator. Like, one time me and her got into this argument in the kitchen because she said something to me and I told her she not my mama. And we just got into it and I was crying, I was so mad. He's like, bro, fuck that shit. You get mad as fuck about nothing.
And then he gonna come into my room like, you was wrong, bro. You was wrong.
I said, I was just about to move on to you ain't gotta go, fuck.
The last thing I remember really saying to me, besides I need to have my own kids, was I popped up at my house early in the morning. Erica had to go to work and I had India. But I didn't want to stay at home all the way on the west side. I wanted to go up my own house. So I went over there and it was like 6 in the morning. Remember was woke, he was in the basement and he had just finished rolling up. And I bullshit you not. Anytime majority of the times I ever pop up my house, I go straight to the basement. And it's like he just finished rolling up. So that last time I went, he's like, bro, this shit gotta be magic. Every time I roll a blunt, you pop up. I'm like, good. Like I be eating stuff. I come down here to you because I be stressed out. And you already be rolling up. And one thing I always gonna miss is going in the basement, smoking memory blunts because
Yes.
living in my mama's memory, roll in the wood, hit it twice and put it on.
And go to
And it's
sleep.
like, and go to sleep. And it's like, I wake up 7 o'clock in the morning and I go in his room. It's like, I got a morning wood. He used to be ready to fight you about that. But I used to replace his wood, but yours already, bro.
I'm worse than her because I ain't replaced shit.
I used to replace it. I didn't want to hear that shit.
I used to wake up, go straight in his room, and smoke his wood. He's waking like, yeah, you smoke my wood. Yes, I did. That bitch was
And when I tell you,
smacking.
you would sleep for 12 hours, yes, I smoked your wood. You sleep for
But
12
he
hours.
used to get me back. He definitely used to get us back. We used to stack up our roaches, our tails, try to get a nice amount so when we had a rainy day, we could smoke them. No, he'd already hit us.
No,
Look.
he used to. I never smoked his weed. That was nice. He used to get me back. Smoke my tail.
He used to say we was, remember, think of us as one, so if you do something to one of us, that means he did it to both of us, I guess.
And the crazy part about him smoking the tails is, remember, take still all the tails and roll them up. And then he be like, you want to hit this? And you smoke me. He's like, where you get this from? This is tails.
It's
Now you like, now you like, oh my God, you really wrote my, I'm smoking with you. Like, it doesn't matter.
It's like, yes, I'm smoking it with
You
you.
wasn't about to smoke this with you. You wasn't about to smoke
Yeah.
it. You was really about to face this bitch.
Thinking us being generous. He always smoking
He
it with
smoking
you.
you.
You just so happen to walk in the room.
Right, he know it's yours because he know where you
your
can
shit
get it
with you.
from.
Like,
Yeah. And you like, this shit's hey, it's from your room. Like, what were you even doing in there? How could you get in there?
No, but I definitely miss him though, for sure.
I feel like I spent a lot of time with her in life, even though not my 2 years. Because I was still childish. They the last ones before me. I was the same one who was crying at 7 because mama walked in with 2 car seats instead of 1. I'm already irritated with you walking in. And I'm 7 and I'm the baby and you come home with 2 kids. Like, I was so mind blown, but they became my best friends. Again, remember, I was supposed to grow old, grow that old beard with us.
And get his
Not with
car.
me, but I ain't gonna have
Let
no
me tell
beard.
y'all, one thing
I
about
wasn't gonna
Mimir,
have a beard, but
only thing Mimir ever wanted in life besides that baby is a car.
yes,
Yes.
He would have had his car.
Listen, he was so
He on-
happy with every year I used to get a car. I used to be so happy because he used to be like, man, let me get your keys.
He
And
don't
that's
know
one
how,
thing
he
I
don't
can
know
say.
He don't even
when.
go nowhere, just around the corner.
and that's one
but-
thing I can say. Nobody ever was stingy with their cars when it came to memory.
Yeah.
I'm talking about memory knew how to drive before I could drive. Mind you, I have 7 years on me. Memory was in the car with me the first time I drove. So it's like,
It's like for like the first 2 weeks after he passed away, everybody that pulled up in my car, I kept thinking it was Mimir. Like, how about
Yes,
that?
because he
It's
always
like,
had mama car.
Because he definitely.
I
So
kept thinking
when
every
mama was
time.
just in the hospital right before all of that, he picked me up from home to take me to the hospital and take me home. And he couldn't stay 'cause I got my baby. We was laughing because Mimir had a bad habit of once the baby was born, no matter what you said to him, his response, in the response, it's going to be my baby. I remember he was just like, my baby.
Yes.
Remember he went to Black Park, my
baby.
baby. You want to smoke? My baby. Like,
What did he tell you that one time was the trick to get in the car?
Huh?
What did he say his trick was to get somebody's car?
Oh my gosh. One day he needed his mama keys. He told me that he wants somebody keys. All he got to do is tell him his baby needs some milk or something. And he gonna
And ever since she told me that, I told him, no, you should never told Naya what you said. Because I wouldn't give you my keys and you were trying to run
like
it.
everybody like, oh, baby here.
Here, right?
And you out here doing donuts and like
Look
that.
at me talk about watch this, mama. And she gave him the keys, definitely.
But remember, it was definitely mama's boy.
Definitely.
He definitely loved his sisters. His brothers too. But I feel like it was different with the sisters. Stuff like that.
Definitely was, 'cause he got
We just was-
everything out of all of
Yeah,
us, so.
we was just all in, I was always in my face. And then we had a bad habit of just,
So it's like when you're
we didn't, all of his, he had no privacy when it came to his sisters. Like, as soon as we come over, when I say whole smoke session, we going to memory room. Anything, game night, memory room.
He got
We used to be like, get out.
under the cover, we flopping on the bed.
Right, we all lifting the cover up like, who is this bitch? So for real, we just got to mama house just to look at his bed. He come home like, bro, scoot over. He didn't tell you, just move over so I could.
Yeah. And then sleep like you not sleeping with him.
Definitely sounds like he was the problem. Yeah, definitely.
So I don't know who gonna be that person like, oh, you can stop arguing this calm down. I just try not to argue with nobody because we're gonna be fighting because anybody here to stop it.
And I definitely look at him as the glue because when he passed away, me and her was going at it so bad, like so motherfucking bad, it didn't make no sense. And then him dying is literally like
They did because they wasn't talking. They was calling themselves not talking, and when he died, they tried to like leave their differences aside. And when they got in the same room, they both just be like, so they was going at it. And I was just sitting there like,
no. When he first died, when we first seen each other, it was instant tears because there's no way this is happening to us.
right? Because we say they the triplets. This our bonus system, but they the triplets.
But I definitely look at it as like that. Like, damn, I was about to never talk to this bitch again.
Man.
And I even remember had told me, he like, bro, that's still my sister. That's the only person, like, I get into it with anybody. My brother, he gonna fight the world, but he told me, like, I can't. This one, I don't know what to tell you. Work it out.
And it's funny because I think me and Remember was talking to Juicy and I was both, so we get their story on how they feeling. So I'm talking to both of them, but it's hard to call out and be like, yeah, you should talk to Juicy or call Juicy like, yeah, they feel like that bitch out. So I'm calling Remember like,
They're the
Remember.
same song.
Yes.
So,
So I'm calling
three
Remember
of
all
us.
three of them. So I'm calling Remember like, your sisters. You like, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm being mine. That's on them.
Right.
They gonna fight though.
What's y'all sign?
look,
We're the best.
Yep, we
Just
are.
know we're
Definitely
the
are.
best.
Period.
Y'all crazy. And you agree? It makes sense. It makes sense.
January 24th.
January 23rd.
Daniel, it makes sense.
What makes sense?
It's on brand.
look, I'm gonna just be quiet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Look, it makes
Yes,
sense.
I can smoke her breeze. I can hit my breeze in her all day. I just can't find it right now. Why you guys are twins?
I would say another thing that breaks my heart about all of this is I make music and Mimir loved my music. Like he thought he was me.
Yes.
Like he was my biggest support. I promise you, all 2023, me and Mimir spent a lot of time with each other last year, and that's every day after work we was working together. Every day after work we was listening to him and he told me like, you gonna blow, you gonna make it. I swear to God, you gonna make it. When you do this, I'm gonna be doing this. When you do this, I'm gonna be doing this. So him dying just would never sit right with me because that's not something I ever we talked about. We always talked about living. We never ever discussed
That's
what's gonna
why
happen
we
when you
was
die.
talking about that. Like, that's why I feel like my brother didn't deserve to die. 'Cause you know how some people be like, oh, life too hard, they gonna pass away. Let me tell you, his life was hard. He was stressing about getting a car. Like, all he used to do was stress. He ain't had no weed. He stressed. He never talked about that. Ever. Never. He always talked about the
I'm talking about he would call every sibling he got until he got it.
I can send that nigga $20. He gonna send me a paragraph about how much he loves me.
Okay.
But guess what? Remember got the-
Appreciation.
Okay.
Appreciation.
But guess what? Remember got all the stuff out of every day. Remember got a job. And he started getting them checks. Guess what?
He definitely
Remember
came back.
Yes, he
Remember
did.
called me, said she needs weed, smoke, what, I'm gonna pull up on you even if you don't want some.
That's why.
That's that Aquarius in us. We so
Mhm,
genuine.
yes.
We so genuine. We give you the shirt off our back.
Yeah.
And we don't feel so sorry.
When he had a baby on the way, he fucked me up. Cause now he telling me, oh no, I got my baby.
You
Baby
still owe
shower.
me $100. You gonna have to make it work.
One of us gonna have to wait.
Somebody, you told me you were gonna pay me today. Now it's about the baby. Baby. Oh no.
But yeah, we have the that's just something we have to see. Alright, so
Every time I roll up a wood, I think of this nigga. Every time I roll up tails, I think of this nigga. Like,
It got to the point we stopped smoking our tails. We just dropping them off at the gravesite because nobody heard the stuff.
Man, I still can't believe I still got my
Like,
tails in my car.
man, the days after he died,
And he go that far, he
all
clean
them
out
tails
your
around the
car.
house.
You go you.
Remember would have been cleaned up all the tails around the house. After he passed away, everybody was smoking weed tails around the house. He would have cleaned that shit up before the morning.
Before the morning, as soon as you put it out, as soon as it get done smoking, it's gone.
You go in his room, he got 30 tails stacked up in his ashes.
And it always work out because it
And
be
he
like
gonna do that whether he got weed or not.
after that night of facing and everybody got no weed. Remember, the only one gone when I see him going out the room, I I'm gonna look for him because he's so weird. I want to smoke.
I gotta get in on that.
I'm going out there and ease my way right to playing Call of Duty with him, and now he's like,
Mm-hmm.
And he not gonna tell nobody. You gotta be here.
Mm-hmm.
nope, he ain't about to session. Hey, do you smell it?
Okay.
We'll walk up on you like this.
Man. Niggas ain't telling they smoke.
That used to piss me off.
You just
I
smoked
used to
10
be
words
ready
in
to
the
tweak
basement.
out. Like, bro, you were nice.
He's looking at you like this, and you still want to smoke my weed. You can't even see me.
For real.
Shit, they want to stop fucking smoking, but I can't.
I was about to say, I ain't never been pregnant.
I got that bad.
Well, I want to stop smoking.
Bad at weed, like,
I definitely wish I could see, like, even how he would be now. But I definitely want to see how he'd be in 5 years, 10 years. But even now,
well, his baby ain't big.
Right, I was about to say, as how he would be as his baby.
he was so
grown.
excited for his baby to be born when she was 2 months. He was planning her first birthday. So I
It
know,
really was.
I know he mad. I know he angry.
I'm supposed to be Emma. Yeah, it's what it is.
Yeah,
You
I
supposed
told
to be
him.
Elmo.
Yeah.
Remember I said we was gonna bust in as Emma going crazy for you.
I can't. Every day. Sometimes it's hard for me to get out the bed. I swear. I feel like my face is stuck to the bed. Sometimes I think about when I was at his funeral and I was just talking, saying nice words about him. Like, that moment alone just breaks my heart because there's no way I was talking to you at your funeral. Like,
Right.
there's no way you got an obituary or your face is on candles. Like, this would never make sense to me.
Yeah.
It was just so full of life. I think about how cold his body was. Like, I can't even touch somebody with cold hands because it instantly made me think about how cold and hard
And remember,
his
was
body
always
was.
hot and sweaty.
Hot and sweaty, nasty.
Fingers felt like booty fingers. Like,
Right. Like, stop touching me.
Body stuck to the plastic sheet coming off the bed. That was genuinely my best friend. Like, I only got 2 friends in this whole world and I'm down to 1, and that shit breaks my heart every single day. 'Cause he definitely didn't deserve that. And I'm sorry, but it's a lot of bitch ass niggas in this world, bro. And he is not one of them. He did not deserve that. There's niggas out here that's really beating on bitches that ain't shit happening to them. These niggas out here who terrible dads, don't even want their kids doing anything to their baby mamas, but he had to go because he was a good dad.
Life hard, and I'm not gonna say you get better, but you guys will be able to cope better as time comes. And as the more his daughter grows, that's like another part of him here with y'all. So I just want to tell y'all to, no matter how this ends, make sure y'all keep that relationship with y'all because that's all y'all got left.
And I feel like that's all he wants.
I feel like if we speak up about women, I'm not sure if we're gonna really keep the relationship with her because we be trying. She do bring the baby to my mama every weekend, every Tuesday, and we all make whatever we doing, we stop to see her.
Yeah.
No matter what we doing.
What we doing? I actually cooking.
I'm going to see her.
Mama say she got Aubrey.
Yeah,
I be like, all right, I pull up.
I just treat it
I
like
pull up all the
I ain't gonna
sisters
see her.
pull that we order everybody there at one time.
Just the other baby. She just look like me. Just like
Just his whole face. Just everything. His size when he was that little, everything. She definitely looked exactly like
The facial expression she give me and all just give him like,
yeah.
girl, shut
Oh
up.
my god, you see him with me mug?
Yes,
Oh
she
my
just
God.
give me mirror. She just be looking at me like you're doing too much. So I be
Yes.
like, all
Yeah,
right.
when I used to go in the house playing with Mimir and doing too much, like being extra goofy, he just gave me that straight face like, bro, no. That's how his baby be looking when he run to her like, Titi baby. She just be like, girl, what is wrong with you?
You know what? Because just because they kids, they got feelings and emotions too.
Okay.
Like, get back.
But not in the mood right now. TT, you chill out. Man.
That's how she be.
That's how she definitely be.
That's how she be.
I know that's something, because he had a couple babies in the past that never came, and he always, but I know that's something he hate the most. shit else. He probably don't even give a fuck about us, but I know he upset that he not with his baby.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Just for somebody to be my baby, my baby, my baby.
But you know what? I don't mean to cut you off. That's her daddy. She gonna see y'all gonna be able to show her all these pictures, all this blood and shit that he showed her, and when she gonna answer.
She definitely is.
She gonna answer. What happened to my loving ass daddy? What happened? My auntie said you was the last person that seen them. Now what happened?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. That resentment.
And then she's gonna start resenting her for that because you gonna have to give me some type of answers, or that could trigger me to be looking at you crazy for the rest of my life, and I don't want to fuck with you because I don't know what happened to my baby.
Exactly.
And I know people who dads passed away, and the only thing they always say is, my life probably would have been so much different if I had my daddy. I probably would have had so much love if I had my daddy.
That's why I just pray she be around us as much as possible because I know that
And she gonna get the same
and she ain't
amount
gonna
of
get
love.
nothing but love from her. When I say we got more than love from her, she ain't gonna get nothing but that. So I just pray that even if she don't get to grow up around us like all other kids, or like she wouldn't have if neither of us around, I just pray she still have that love.
Do you guys feel like you got out all that you wanted to get out today here on this podcast? 'Cause we owe Detroit Police Department, we're definitely on y'all ass.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real bad. Real bad.
Yes.
We gonna tag the chief of police too, because we need to hear what he gotta say too.
And if y'all want to arrest nobody, that's cool. Just tell me who did it.
Just nothing information.
Say we can do this shit the easy or the hard way.
Yeah.
And they giving her away.
That's
We
what
going
y'all
on
want
the internet.
anyway.
Okay. And it's like they hate when I feel like they hate when we say stuff about them on Facebook, because I definitely see it watching.
Of course they're watching.
And then like
They don't know y'all next
put
move.
some up there of him like y'all really care.
Like
You know,
the
like, I
nerve
just
of
see something and I
they
just be like,
they post to speak up poster more than you. Everybody speak up, but you like, so
Yeah,
y'all
that's
post
what
up
we
for?
want.
Who do y'all want to speak up?
And then for this to be your, you know that you are the only parent, you are the sole parent, you know that you really didn't want to be a parent. You get what I'm saying? And he basically stepped up and took up that slack with no problem from you. And now you just like take him from her or have him took him from her, and now you just don't care to even tell what happened to your child's father.
That's why I have to tell no matter how much Memory loved her, that do not mean that she loved him the same.
exactly.
And that's all I say.
Yeah.
It's like that's life.
Love is blind.
I was gonna
But like
say,
she
it's
kept
a-
saying, she kept
it's a
emphasizing
thin
to
line
us
there.
that she snapped, she lost it. She kept emphasizing that I
That's why
lost
she
it.
kept saying, I'm so sorry.
It's possible. I told y'all, check that bitch into a mental hospital and take that news. She crazy. Y'all got all the recordings and information here. Then she's crazy. She don't need to be. And she fucking just told my niece to shut the fuck up. So y'all need to take this bitch and put her somewhere.
Yeah.
For real. Before she, y'all need to take her before she tweak out. That's what she said. Now I'm telling y'all.
Her word.
I'm telling y'all to get her before she. Yes, I would go put that bitch in a mental institution. Hey, how you doing? Come over our house. We about to come to drop that bitch off. This is what she said to my niece. Y'all need to put that bitch back there.
Okay.
Don't let her back out.
Because stuff like that is just what leads to how all of these babies been dying.
And
People not
then she-
paying attention to people slowly but surely.
And then y'all already said she didn't want her. Like she already was getting that. So now him not being here, you not getting a break, and then you trying to stay away from the sisters and the grandma because you feel so guilty.
You looking at her like, oh,
Now you
been.
mentally fucking yourself up because now you forced to deal with this baby by yourself.
Exactly.
And yeah, people, mamas and daddies and grandmas and brothers and sisters always tell me, I'm gonna be there for you, I'm gonna be there for you, but they not gonna do it.
Her mama just had a baby.
Her mama,
Her mama just was pregnant with a baby when he died. Her mama just had a baby.
her mama
Her mama
baby
got a
and her
baby
baby
younger
4
than
months
her.
I'm about
apart.
to say her, so the baby and the grandbaby is the same.
They 4
So
months
The
apart.
grandbaby older than the mama baby.
I got a couple aunties.
I was gonna say,
You know what?
The goddamn, I got older than I got the auntie older than her.
Me and my auntie. I'm older than her, so she's still
That's how that shit go.
Yes, I want to send my condolences out to y'all. It's gonna like I told them to before y'all got here, you guys are very strong, and I really commend all of y'all because I'm not gonna say fuck my niece, but me personally, the way I think, it probably would have been to that by now. And then my man's would have been good as beat. I probably can't kill you because my niece need both of her parents. Well, she don't got one, so she needs me too. But
That's why I felt
bitch, you will be hurt really bad.
Really bad. But that's how I felt like in
Well, I'm
the
not
beginning.
telling y'all to go do that type of stuff.
No.
that's how look, that's what I'm taking.
No, I'm not doing that type of stuff. But
we do not condone
we don't
violence
condone
or bullying
violence.
of any
But
kind.
Yeah.
Trust me, you will be.
no matter how long it takes, don't let it slide.
No,
Yeah.
for real.
All I can say is I can just make sure this nigga ain't die from that. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what y'all doing here today, keeping his name alive, telling his story, trying to get the story out. That's another way, just for you guys. Because there's only so much that even the police can ignore. Like when you in a face like that, forefront like that, letting them know like, oh, you might have forgot, but we didn't, and we not letting you up because you took a pledge to protect and to serve us, and I'm gonna hold you to it. They don't have a choice. When you calling every day, when you going up there, oh, okay, y'all not answering the phone, don't worry about it. I'll be on Gunston and Gratiot. When you doing that, oh, y'all don't want to hear what I got to say, you're not answering the phone or returning my calls, don't worry about it. Channel 2, 4, and 7, dude.
You gotta put it in face.
This podcast, dude, this radio station, dude. When you doing your due diligence, it's you not leaving darkness for the light not to hit. So y'all, I definitely commend y'all for getting out here and advocating for your brother.
And keeping his name alive.
That's what made me reach out. Because I feel like I ain't personally at my angry part of my brain.
I feel the same way.
I don't know what else to do, so I'm like, maybe I need to talk about it.
And I need all of y'all to look into some counseling. It's okay. I get counseling. I get therapy when I see a psychiatrist as well. So it's okay. And sometimes, like, I feel like my sister death being happened in 2007, but I feel like her death like took control of my mental health. So I feel like that's when I started crashing out for real. I was so young that I didn't know what was going on, and now that I grew older, it just turned into anger. So now I'm just always angry and fucking exploding on people. But now I'm getting the proper help, but I wish I would have been, or my parents, because I was so younger, that they would have seen me like she's angry as little girl, please give us some help. So I do want all y'all to look into some help, and I know it's free. And like I got you call back and number on my insurance card and just say, well, who in this area, what conference in this area said this insurance, and then just pick one. It's just somebody to talk to, somebody that your family, somebody that you don't know, or somebody that can't judge you, and you can really just pour your heart out to them, and that every session makes me feel so much better. Just to be able to get it off my chest, it makes me feel so much better. Well, that's it. That's all for tonight here on Unheard Voices. We hope you guys enjoyed the show, and we hope you guys tune in next time. Is there anything else you guys wanted to say?
Long live AMIRE.
Justice for me.
And we're gonna get justice for Mir. Believe that. DPD. And we're out. Bye bye.